we'll see how he's going to match up against a very difficult matchup against a player who is extraordinarily good at this champion. Oh, Talia, not sure I'm a huge fan personally, but is going to be a way of trying to neutralize this matchup. Not a lot of permafrost value to be taken here from Canyon, but still will be Sejuani, who is just strong in her own right. And I guess Meganar exists.
So, overall, the Talia as a pick into the T1 composition is actually amazing.
No vision available. Canyon will probably get word on what's going on, but actually not able to do so. There's the hop and the flash utilized as Canna's wondering where the heck he's supposed to go.
There's Canyon.
Yeah, Gumayushi gonna have to dash. We'll see whether the flash has to be used. He does. Bubble's gonna connect though, as that's a lot of damage onto Canyon. They need the heal to keep.
We're gonna look at these first objectives now that 6 spikes are being hit across the boards. As Kana.
Yeah, that's a Gnar and a wallop. Zeus taking a lot of damage here as he's gonna have to ult to try and get out. Permafrost does a fair bit of work. Mini Gnar comes back in though as the Unbound Soul not going to be camped here by D plus Kia.
For possible play, even though Kana using that doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Showmaker actually going to flash late here. Not going to flash.
Showmaker is still quite big as Canyon going in again.
Yeah, Gumayushi still doesn't have his flashback available as there's the flash in from Canyon. I think this is going to be first blood and Deft picks it up on the Zeri. About the best news for D plus fans that you could get. Go over to T1. All right, final chapter comes through. Faker gonna flash, but immediately the Glacial Prison comes in and Kellen picks up the second kill for D plus Kia, and they'll grab plates for it. The Rift Herald coming down as well.
Canyon basically immediately is ready there with the ultimate. Canyon, to me, really showcasing how much power the Sejuani can have. Also not giving the opportunity to carry here to try and counter him, right? Immediately flashes on. And then here, Faker is going to feel safe. He is in the Azir. He does have a lot of control on the bottom half of the map. But Deft still has his flash. Look at that CC chain.
Yeah, just beautifully done. Absolutely. Would be pretty exciting. All right, that's an ultimate. Speaking of which, Deft's going to use one towards his bottom side. There's Gumayushi in a lot of trouble with the culling.
Pretty decent.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, trying to get this fight working as in the meantime, a fight towards that bottom side as well. Glacial Prison comes in and Canyon is thinking about just solo killing Ona. Showmaker comes around. And so it is going to be the Talia that grabs that one as now Faker's getting turned on. Another Permafrost. Is it going to come in? The answer's no. Seismic Shove misses and Faker lives. To head over here and get this one done. Ona will be able to move in though, and Faker's already in the pit, so never mind. Canyon throws the ult, but isn't going to quite get there. Still, the smite is good. Elder Drakes or anything like that just yet, as Weaver's Wall going to come through here, get Showmaker back towards this mid lane. Posturing for position once again. Seismic Shove to bring the Herald further. There's the Tidal Wave, only connects onto Showmaker, but they're using it to zone, they're using it to create space.
It's still important to note that T1, if anyone on D plus miss positions, can still blow them up in seconds. As he'll get used by Kellen.
As Deft takes so much damage from that Conquering Sands. Once again, it is the Ludens to be picked up by Faker's Azir. He gets flicked back though, a lot of damage. He'll have to shift some sands to get out of there. Thankfully, the earth hadn't quite unraveled under his feet. He can use it defensively.
Another issue that I don't think D plus have a very clear answer to as well.
All right, Boomerang's going to come forward, and Zeus has to use a very defensive ultimate.
Comfortable playing to the limit as Guma.
All right, slightly out of position here, but not going to get permafrosted just yet. Final chapter does come in as the flick lands. Great vision, but still, kind of just holding this Narbar in the position that he wants to. He can auto the Drake to get that into whichever order he wants, standing in the back of the pit just to spot whether Zeus is going to be lying in wait here. There's now T1 possibly going for that team fight. Cyclone's going to come through as Canna, finds no one with the Gnar. Sejuani does lock down the Dragon, and Deft is now trying to get this team fight to work out. He dodges the ult from Zeus, but nobody else can get out of the way as Zeus is trying to fight it out.
T1's team fighting comes through for them again.
All right, Zeus is going to pop over the wall. I think Canyon now has word of what's going on here, as the Baron's just going to be taken for free. D plus Kia not even going to try controlling the game for the entirety.
Watch this.
And then they lose 2 members and lose a Baron, and maybe the game's over.
So there is 2 angles here. One is that Kana here is completely fine to just keep people occupied. If you give just him up, you're fine. But I think D+ was actually looking to extend and keep going for this fight. And then Showmaker gets caught.
Oh, what a game.
The entire gold lead just evaporated in one moment. Faker versus Deft here towards this bottom side, and Deft is just dead. I don't think there's much he can do about this one. He's going to see how much time he can buy, and it's not very much, guys. And so that's why we're sitting at 5,000 here as Warrior Trickster gets Ona out of there. And D+ Kia, I'm sure they're reeling at this point in time as the culling comes through. Showmaker in trouble.
If you go back to before that fight as Canyon, unable to find.
That's not the one that he really wanted there, but Zeus going to ult through the wall. I don't think that should be allowed.
Well, Deft has IE, that's something.
There is definitely that. Keria not going to get hit by the seismic shove as Canyon secures his red buff. There's the Weaver's Wall to try and split off this fight. Ona moving towards that top side. Canyon avoids the tidal wave, but the bubble is going to connect. Final chapter coming in, but Canyon still in a whole lot of trouble. But now T1, they can dance that dance again.
Can keep going for these type of plays. A lot of ultimates actually invested here to try and set it up. Owner almost gets taken down, but rest of his team, you can see all ultimates, like big team fighting ultimates, are still available here. And D+ can't go in. Baron has started up.
Speaking of that dance again, Chronicler, they are going to do it one more time. All right, there's the Steel Fade. What? Deft steals the Baron, and the seismic shove is extraordinary. Keria is going to go down as well, and now D+ Kia, they've turned the whole game on its head. Zeus, can he try to fight this? The answer is absolutely not, and Kanna's going to pick that up. We need that in ultra slow-mo, because I have absolutely no idea what just happened.
That might be game.
What is going... Chronicler, I know this is a Saturday Showdown. I know that we knew this was going to be hype. On the D+ Kia Baron buff.
If you don't like T1, or at their worst, you don't deserve them at their best. This might be, unfortunately, because what they try to do here is a call where Zeus zones Canyon, but he's unable to. Yes.
Flash to coordinate Smite with Extendo Beam.
Yes. And Deft at this point incredibly strong. And then, as T1, you're stuck in a Baron pit, and we talked a lot about the power of T1. Neither of these teams really can be in choke points. That's basically what it boils down to. As
you might call this a Deft steal. I call that.
D+ who again is in control. As Canyon going in.
Final chapter coming in. Gumayusi going to go up, and that is going to avoid the majority of everything here. Tidal wave comes through. Showmaker. Zeus and Ona finding these angles that they have been able to.
But what if Canyon?
It might just be
but what if
the Sejuani flank angle that gets it in the end.
Oh my god.
Go wide as Canyon. He managed to find Faker. The tidal wave comes in. Faker goes golden. It's not over just yet as Ona is trying to pick it up. Speaking of picking it up, the ultimate to come through from the Azir almost works, but he is going to go down now. Zeus has found his way in, but Deft is ripping them apart. The GA is now going to come down. Showmaker finds the flash, but not the seismic shove. And it's a double kill for the world champion AD carry. And D+ Kia here in game number 1 may have just done it. Chronicler, this is why I love the LCK. We get another one of these. We might get another 2 of these.
Please give me 2 more.
Oh,
maybe it's not even over yet.
Yeah, we might need a Baron. We might need to also pick up a Soul.
Can they clear the wave here? That's the big question.
All right, I think D+ Kia are just going to look for the end. Faker, 15 seconds left to go, 30 on Zeus.
I don't think I have the time.
Canyon's pretty low. Gumayusi trying to get this one done, but it's not going to work. The final chapter is indeed the final one in this game, but not in this series. D+ Kia will take game 1.
아찔이 한번 볼게.
5건
봐봐.
나쁘지 않아 나쁘지 않아 나 요네 마크 중
천천히.
체리
봐줘.
뒤에 요네 뒤에 요네 뒤에 요네 체리 뒤에 요네 뒤에 요네
대리 봐줘.
체리 봐줘야 돼 맞아 요네부터 요네 보자 요네 잡으면 끝날 것 같아 요네 봐줄게 나 초식 했었거든? 대시 없어 미제이브 지켜봐 바로 갈까? 미제이브 지켜봐 미드 피입해봐 끝날 것 같아
무시한 노공이야.
이거 최대한 퍼져서 네, 세긴 하거든? 골프 빠졌어? 그냥 나르가 계속 골프 빼줘 얘 돌풍 없어 내가 맞을게 계속 미니언 곧 들어와. 웨이브 올 때 가자. 웨이브 올 때. 천천히 맞지 봐봐. 맞지 봐봐. 천천히 해봐.
우리 유지력 좋아서 천천히 해보자.
2만 아껴줘. 2만 아끼면 돼. 2만 아낄게. 2만 아낄게.
파워 쳐야 돼 우리.
아래 이번에 이끌게. 이번에 이끌게. 아래 아래.
아래 타워. 천천히.
위에 거. 공 8초. 내가 이거 타워. 다 해봐.
잠깐 타워. 나이스.
나이스.
잘 들어왔다.
좋았다. 이렇게 이겼네.